And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Transport Fever 2 in our Uber production series, and we are on episode 7, and we are just now getting into the phase of the game where we're starting to get, huge amounts of money, and, we can start playing a little bit more fast and loose here. So one of the things I want to do is this is a very busy street, and we're starting to clog our traffic. So one of the things I want to do, if we look at our bus line here and we look at the actual line, you can see the buses go down here, they stop here, they do a little swingy-roo, and then they come back. And somebody, I just commented today, like, hey, the bus lines, you may not give them enough room to switch lanes. Well, there's plenty of room here. There's a whole another section of road that they could have switched lanes to turn here, but they didn't. So I honestly don't know, like, why that is a thing. So one of the things I want to do is I want to make this a one-way going this way, and this the one-way going back. So that hopefully will feed a little bit better into the system and allow us. See, one large one-way street. How about a one-way highway? Like that. No, I want you to go the other way. How do I switch you to the other way? Like, how do I switch you to the other way? Let's pause while I do this, because reasons. No, see, I don't want you doing that. I want you going out like this, but do so in a sane way. Can you do that in a sane way? How about we stretch you like here? And then we really, there we go. That's what I like to see. And then let's see what we have to do here. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to bulldoze the whole thing. Start from scratch. Yeah, let's get you. And we're gonna go across. A nice bridge going this way. Okay, so do you complain about stuff? No. Why are you complaining? Manage line. You should not be complaining at all. Can we pause it and tweak this? So Center Street, you're fine on one. Spring Street. Why do you not like? Oh, one way. Okay. I see what the problem was. Can we really? Much better. All right, that was a little derp. So hopefully, there we go. That fixed everything. See, they're able to change lanes here. Okay, let's run that and see. See if that improves traffic at all. Hopefully, we get some good traffic I mean, ideally we would one-way these. Three buildings will be removed. Why? That's a smaller space. Weird. I don't want to delete these giant industrial buildings. That's like my bread and butter right there. But now we have, you know, this main drag coming in. So all of our traffic should, well, not all of the traffic, but most of it should help be cleared up a little bit. Like this road here is going to be a main thoroughfare coming in. Hello. I don't think that is any better, like cargo wise. 17 versus what do we have right now? Studebaker 16. So I don't know if it's worth upgrading just for one extra. And we have 650 sitting over here. This is one of the issues with Flexton, is all of our cargo stuff is a ways away from everything from our depot. So it's not getting supplied the way that I was hoping it would get supplied. Because I want to try to, you know, insert some fuel in here too. We have lots of fuel capability. And yeah, our trucks right now, we're doing good. How about that other truck? Wasn't there like a... Okay, yeah, the dump truck doesn't do it for us. We don't have a side stake version of the man, unfortunately. So that's unfortunate. But, you know, it is what it is. And hopefully with the traffic throughput, you know, a little bit better. Come on, lights. How are we doing on our return trips here? So we've got some cars coming in. I may want to get rid of the light here. Should we play with that idea? We're going to have a lot of people trying to go straight here, which is unfortunate. Oh, man. Oh, thread that needle bus. Thread it. This road here, I would want possibly to expand, but it would get rid of all these really good industrial buildings. I do like the buildings in the game, and it's crazy that they're more or less procedurally generated. It's pretty crazy. This truck depot right here is kind of the bane of my existence, because it helps supply all this. I may want to move that out a little further. I mean, if I do a bus lane right here, I don't know if the trucks can use the bus lane. You'd think they would be able to, but there's no guarantee. Yeah, I'm not seeing any efficiency improvements here. We go to traffic, right? Traffic street layer. We're still pretty well backed up. I could try to add another way through. Yeah, I may want to rethink this traffic light here. I don't think that's improving anything. Yeah, it's not improving anything. Sorry. I need this traffic to just flow through here nice and even. And it immediately stops. Come on. Detect. Change to green. Change it. Yeah, this is an issue right here. The traffic. Let's try something. Let's go back to large road, and I want to change it to a bus lane. And I'm going to do this. Put all of the street traffic on the other lane. Why are you are in the bus lane, sir. You should not be in the bus lane. Why are you... What's the point of a bus lane if the buses don't use it? Well, the buses are using it, but what... I didn't want the cars to use it. Maybe I should bus lane this one too. There we go. How about that? There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, we're just blowing that red light, aren't we? All right. So now the traffic is sort of separated from our cargo setup. And it looks like, yeah, our nice vehicles can use said bus line. That's good. Hopefully that improves things a little bit. All right. And this line coming back is... It's pretty busy. Got a really big residential area in here. I mean, we could get in there a little bit, but traffic in Pinkton's actually doing not bad. How's our supply rating? 70%. Food. Fuel is the other thing that we're going to want to start. We have a lot of places that want fuel. A lot of places. The other thing I want to do is get some more grain delivery, because we are basically using both of these. For grain. So I think it's time we double this up. And we can try also to put a third train on that line. Just get her all snuggled in here. Okay, I've been putting my junctions a little past. Okay, now for signaling. All right, and here, just like so. So one way to do it is to forcibly have a different train depot here and force other lines going in here and share the one line here. The other way to do it is to add another line, which is why I named this the way that I named it. Have another line, and then the output gets shared to both sides of the depot. That's two ways of doing it. I'm playing around with doing it where it shares the lines, like so. And we want, oh no, whoops, I wanted you. These are going in like that. So when the other trains come out, they're not blocked by this intersection right here. Okay, so the other thing we're gonna want is to have a new line. And it's going to basically be the same color. So we're going to do the same color. So we're going to go from there to there as the new line. And then we're going to name this line Food 1, Grain Supply 1 of 2. So the Grain Supply 1 indicates... let's turn this back on. Grain supply 1 means it's the first farm, right? And 2 means it's the second line of the first farm. Food 1 is just the first food processor that we have. So one of the things I want to do is I want to test the new clone train option here. So if I do manage vehicle and I clone selected vehicle, does it show up over here? It does. Look at that. Nice. And it's already going to go. Let's see. It's going to clone it and give it... I mean, it literally clones it, puts it on the same line. So there we go. We have a third train on that line. So that is, I think, the Russian... Yeah, it's that beastly tank-looking one. If we go to details, we can see what that is. Russian class P-36 with 16 wagons. Yep, 16 wagons. So we're going to do new vehicle and give it the dirty color and go to Steam. Cargo. Gondola. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. $30 million vehicle, and we want 3 of them. Yes, 3 of them. $88 million. This is why this part of the game is way funner for me, because I can just spend $88 million and go boink, just like that, and say, I want you to be on the 2 line. And there we go. We're immediately starting to get grain on that other line. And so it should essentially split the grain supply on both sides of that. Because right now we are demanding more than we are able to ship. That's, production and shipment are identical. And so we want to start pushing more grain in there. And the only way to do that is to increase the trains and the lines and all the things. So yeah, we are quite full on this station. And one hopes that, the second line, there's actually enough. Because these things can hold quite a lot of, like 288 grain per train. So hopefully there's, at least 288 by the time that first train arrives. And you're on the second line, which is excellent, and it's not blocking this train from coming in, which is also excellent. And we're getting into the realm of no longer going to be building steam. So those are be close to the last steam engines that I buy. But this should help push more food into all of our places. All right, this this line, this passenger line, is very, very popular. And let's see, these wagons, All America Golden Sand, I don't think we have better wagons available just yet. Passenger. Yeah, see those 112 miles an hour. I mean, yeah, there's ones with a little bit more capacity, but as far as speed, not really. Plus, they match their engines really well. So yeah, this guy is making a decent amount of money for me. Okay, Pinkton, how are you doing? And fuel is going to be coming from over here. But first, I really want to get all of my passenger lines running and operating. So now that we have gross amounts of money, and we're rolling in money far more effectively, and it looks like we're doing a little bit better as far as traffic over here goes, or at least the ability to deliver goods. This doesn't have a stoplight, so I don't know why there's like this mess of cars right here. You guys should just go fine. And as you can see, the cities are growing closer together. That's what happens when you have cities near each other. The traffic draws the cities to build towards each other. It'd be fun to have like 4 cities in a little clump and then just see how big the area can get. Although I don't think the game would be able to do so good with that. So he just dropped off. This train's making me some good money. How are you doing on... Yeah, your construction material is not doing too bad. Most of it, unfortunately, is going to our truck depot. I mean, I could rearrange the truck delivery to go up first and then down, because the return trip here is far less taxing than the delivery trip. I would have to swap the truck stop onto the other side, though. Or just put one on the other side. I could do that. Yeah, because the trucks would come across here, drop off here. So they drop here, drop off here, come swing around, and they have to drop off somewhere over here. I could move this, because he's covering quite a lot of the area that the depot is covering. And we're missing some over here. So, yeah, I'm going to pause it. We are going to bulldoze this. And we are going to add it over here. Right. And then we want to add another stop on this side. We want to add a stop onto this side. Right? And then we want to take the truck line. We want to look at the line. All right. And we want to swap. Flex Denise is fine. Taylor Street. Where I have more stops. Where's my other stop? Ah, it's up here. Okay. So let's add, I don't even know about this stop. Let's add a stop right here. Okay. Manage line. Okay, so the first stop I want as Sunset Street. How can I rearrange these? Can I can't grab you. I can't rearrange these in here. Okay, well. Flex the knees, add station. We're going to go up to here first, over to here, down to here, and then hit this one. That's a little, there's less loopiness, right? And they can use the easy street access that I gave it up here, since we're going up first. And hey, look at that. They actually changed lanes right here. Who would have thought that that would work? Okay, let's engage the simulation. Okay, so that helps deliver to a few more places. We have some industrial buildings over here that we're now getting. These were 0% supply, so now they're good. And hopefully, oh yeah, they're starting to use it already. What I'm not doing is delivering anything over here. Is there anything over here that we need to deliver? Oh, there's pretty much solid residential over here. I could add another bus line. Or a bus stop? Oh, I already did. Okay. I added a bus stop way over here. Which is good. Allows people to, you know, beachfront property. And our one-ways are doing what I wanted them to do. We don't need lights on this here or here. We can just run on through. How are we doing in here? Yeah, we need a stoplight here. That's definitely true. And now these are going to clear up a little bit faster because we don't have a light right here. Why are you? Oh, you are. That's the jankiest turning lane I've ever, or lane switch I've ever seen. Why does everybody want to be in that lane? I don't get it. Because you switch lanes over here, don't you? Yeah. This is part of, you know, programming and, you know, being a programmer. It'd be hard to debug that situation, but it should be, it should be fixable. It really should. Yeah, we have ample amounts of stuff and things over here. We got another set of trucks coming in. I'm really hoping that we get another set of trucks here soon. All right, let's go look at our food. We should be producing. Oh yeah, we're bumping that up big time. And we're finally full. Pinkton Food Supply is going strong. Who else wants food? Anybody? Does Flexton? No, Flexton doesn't want any food. Talador, no food to you. Dawnstar is loving its food. Our trucks are, I mean, they're cruising. It would be nice to have faster trucks. Ooh, let's look at those mans. Now that I think about it, one benefit to these, yes, 50 miles an hour. So 17 all cargo. So this is one route that I could get some benefit out of by replacing these. It's all cargo and they're 50 miles an hour. So let's replace all these. You guys need to be a lovely pink color. So yeah, being able to drive faster is going to be a huge benefit. Because what were those other ones? Yeah, 37. We're able to drive, what, 13 miles an hour faster with these new guys. And I rebuilt this road so it was really a nice, graceful road because turns and stuff affect, the speed at which you can go. So if you have a road like this, if I just upgraded a road like this, oh man, you would not be able to travel very fast on it. All right, now let's get some more passenger service. So this line right here, we're going to try to build up, and we're going to go up to Talador with this. And this other one, we'll probably have to do underground here, but we should be just fine. Okay. So, in between episodes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to gut this city. It's going to be brutal. The town is not going to like me. Because what I want to do is I want to take this line and I want to bend it up and bring it in Talador, and then I want to continue it over to Backtor. Okay? So we have both of these lines, both of these cities connected to one line, and then I want to double track it. And so it'll be basically 2 trains. And they'll be, I've done this on Uber production series in the past. This one is a little different. The last Uber production I did, the cities were all like in a nice little line. They're like, there was no water on the thing. I wanted to have this one a little bit more realistic. Cities on waterfronts, and I even put an industry right here in the middle of Riften. So when we do start getting tools and such, it's gonna be interesting. Riften doesn't want any tools, which is why I picked it for the tool factory. So it's going to ship out all of its tools, and I'm going to probably do that with airplanes. We didn't really get into airplanes in our first series, so I want to get into airplanes because, I think, Talador wants them, Flexton wants them. I don't think Pinkton. So yeah, Flexton and Talador, these both want tools. And I think, we could train them up here, but I want to get planes. I want to try some planes. Ooh, Isuzu, huh? Flatbed truck. I'm not sure. Are they going to be better? Buy vehicles. No, they're not better. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna work on a little bit on Talador. It's just a lot of busy work building the stations and making sure everything fits and spending a gross amount of money. So take note, $206 million. I want to mostly do this paused because I don't want the city rebuilding itself while I deal with this. So yeah, this is going to be brutal. I'm sorry, Talador. You're going to go from 293 people to probably half that. All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching. And I will see you next time.